and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
I need you to fight one last time. Life has been so unfair to you. Your childhood was taken from you. You've been attacked, manipulated by terrible people. But you never let it break you. Fight for the days on the other side of this. Fight for a world beyond Hawkins. Let's end this, kid.
Mother of God.
I can do this. Hide my powers and be a normal man having a normal day.
Hang on. Starting now. Don't.
Everyone thinks they know the Man of Steel. But you've never seen the son of Jor-El like this before.
Who am I?
What was that?
Superman! I'd like to interview you for the Daily Planet.
Sorry, no comment.
Lois, these are the new interns. I want you to show them the ropes and get...
They can help me with the story. If we break this, we'll become real reporters. This is the story of the century. Who is Superman?
Lois, I know what Superman is.
Huh.
You think he's a plane?
It kind of looks like a bird.
Activate the remote.
In the race for the world's most advanced communications technology, a shocking discovery has been made.
What was that?
Lock your remote and give me a thermal reading result to 6.6.
It will take two young scientists into the heart of the African jungle, where a secret hidden for 2,000 years holds the key to the future.
This is Karen Ross. 81452 Houston, do you read?
You used to work for the CIA, and now you're Travico.
Some will come to it for science.
This is a big deal, Charles. This is a big find.
Some for fortune.
A diamond mine of incredible bounty.
And some to return home.
She doesn't really belong anywhere, does she?
No, she belongs here.
Together, they will search.
My boss, he thought I wasn't going to make it. He sent another expedition.
Drawn deep into a mystery.
Camp destroyed, people dead, a gray gorilla.
No such thing as a gray gorilla.
I saw one.
And the more they discover,
Same hieroglyphics over and over.
the greater the danger.
What do they say?
We are watching you.
Help me! Help me!
Never saw an animal move like that.
How intelligent are they?
See, they're smart. They're too damn smart. Watch out! Go!
We're getting out of here.
What about them?
Put them on the endangered species list.
From the best-selling novel by the author of Jurassic Park.
The myth of the killer ape is true.
Congo, where you are the endangered species.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I guess we will be live. Why not?
Yes, the
Why
fucking
not?
thing
No.
sucks. Thank you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Thank you as
yeah.
always, William.
Yes, William. Hey everybody. So like I just finished watching Superman and then I went to my computer to set up the stream and I realized, there's another Avengers Doomsday teaser. And I definitely have thoughts. I have not seen it yet, but is this the proper screen? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I don't have hold on. Let me set up for audio. But I talked to Bobby about watching it on stream because I know I don't know how many streams people have seen me talk about the Avengers Doomsday stuff. I will admit I was not a fan of the Steve Rogers one. As much as I love Steve Rogers, teasing him coming back as like the intro did not excite me because I was like, he has a complete story arc and I want to see more Sam. I don't really want to see Steve necessarily, depending on what they do. I don't want them backtracking. I don't think they're backtracking. No, I hope they're not.
I think it has to do with like, okay. Steve went back in time to put all the stones back in this linear stretch of time.
Yes.
Okay. So in theory, he and Peggy's kid shouldn't exist. So I feel that that kid existing is some sort of breach within the timeline. And that might
cause Loki to come and be like, what the hell, Steve? You know, but I also feel because of that is also why we have the Downey Doom. Because maybe because of that, that caused more like the butterfly effect, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And or it's either that or something multiversal, and this is causing a giant multiversal collapse of worlds, which is what is bringing the Downey Doom to this world of the MCU. Those are my theories as of right now, and I feel that also that's the same. It's the same thing with Thor's kid, because technically Thor shouldn't be a parent in this stretch of time. He adopted that kid in Love and Thunder. So, you know, Thor shouldn't be a father. He should be the son, you know, like the god of thunder. So I feel that their kids or the lineage of those two characters are going to be very heavily involved with this story, because again, it's messing with the timeline and everything we've learned from the Loki series, that is what the Keeper of Time is. That's my thoughts. And mind you,
I don't know.
Mind you that these are also my thoughts with someone who isn't as well versed with the comics either. So,
well, the MCU is like they definitely borrow ideas from comic books, but it's pretty liberal. I will say with the Captain America thing, it was kind of strongly, at least implied, that like the person Peggy Carter ended up with was always the time displaced Steve. So I'm not quite sure if the kid will quite qualify as being out of time. That being said, based on those two trailers and based on what the end credit scene Fantastic Four, I definitely feel like we have a Doctor Doom out there collecting kids that he thinks will be unusually powerful or an asset to him. Now, I say that without seeing this guy that just dropped a couple hours ago, the X-Men one, it looks like. I'll be kind of surprised if there isn't a kid involved in this one, but like maybe this will be the twist. I know you've already seen it, Bobby, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, act surprised.
Oh, well.
Oh, whoa!
I'm having camera issues, so you know what? I promise I will be surprised. I will put my surprised voice on. Like, oh my goodness! I mean, there's something that I'll still get in here that I'm still going to geek out about. In you better, or else I'm driving 2.5 hours to slap you.
Well, I will also say, as much as I wasn't a huge fan of the Steve Rogers teaser, I thought the Thor one was totally decent. I would have been happier if that being the first one.
And you know what? That kind of also reminded me of first movie Thor. So I'm like, are we getting like OG Thor back? Because I like what Taiko did, but I kind of missed that Thor just a little bit.
Yeah, no, I loved Ragnarok. I think Love and Thunder had lots of issues, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I would.
Not the goats though. The goats were perfect.
Yes. But anyways, here's the third teaser, and pretty much all I know about this is the third teaser, and Professor X is on the front. So let's check this out.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
All right, so I think the countdown's silly still, but I do love seeing Cyclops in the fucking class.
Yeah, that's like, and it even has like the cross body or the cross torso part of it. That's just like, oh, that's
I know there was images of this that leaked, and maybe that's just one part of Marvel's campaign. They're leaking shit all over the place, but
I don't think it is. Well, It might be because, like, think of the Spider-Man thing where that came out and it was like, "Oh, no, 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 they're not in it. And we'll in fact release the trailer early," and that one shot of, like, him working at the work site where it's like, okay, the framing of Tom being right there and
Mhm.
all that space that's in that side of the screen with the opposing force of all the bad guys, like, "F you, Marvel.
Yeah.
Just give it away. We already know."
Yeah, well, obviously, there's not a kid involved with this one, and there's kids involved with the other one. That being said, does
That
include
we know of.
Cyclops. And
That
Cyclops
we know
well,
of.
that I was about ready to say Cyclops is the father of the most, of what is considered the most, or at least, attempted to be the most powerful mutant, um,
It's Adam, right?
that we
No,
know of,
no,
so,
no, no. What was there? He and Jean's kid, right?
yeah, also
Yeah,
known as Cable. Mhm.
Cable. Well,
So,
yeah,
they could bring Josh Brolin back, and Doctor Doom could kidnap Josh Brolin.
Dad. Or what they
Um,
could do is just get a kid, but superimpose Josh Brolin's face over it. That
yes.
would be
Oh
cool.
my god, that won't be nightmare fuel at all. Um,
But he has to play it up like he did in Running Man as Cable.
and Chris here is bringing up Rachel. Rachel is absolutely
Yeah.
a possibility too.
Yeah.
I'm less familiar with Rachel, but
Dances with
I
Smurfs, Free Fire Boogaloo. Oh my
yeah.
god, that's great.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you wasted those 3 hours, Chris. I sincerely am.
it was epic.
Epically terrible. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I am fire. But I do love seeing Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen back in these roles. I think those two have great chemistry, and part of that's because they're
Well,
also real life friends. So
and they've also been spent decades working together, not
yeah, doing
just in
these
these
roles. Yeah.
movies. Well, not just in these roles, like professionally, they have. Like I think they did a lot of the London theater together
Oh yeah.
too, which that's cool.
Well, I mean, they're
Also,
also two great actors. So
yeah, I also kind of like seeing that old withered Magneto because
yeah.
I enjoy Michael Fassbender. I think he's a great actor.
Oh
And
yeah.
he was great as Magneto, but I mean it's Ian McKellen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I actually think Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy did a great job stepping into their shoes. That being said, they are not Patrick Stewart and
I
Ian
mean, I
McKellen.
saw an interview with Michael Fassbender talking about it. He's like, I'm not even trying to upstage Ian. I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
He's,
Yeah,
he's
you gotta
Ian
do your own
McKellen.
thing. Yeah.
He's Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
But he gave me his blessing, which is still cool. But
But yeah, again, I think this is better than the Captain America one, which I think that one was just a really bad one to open up with and gave me kind of wasn't thrilled with that. And even though I'm not super thrilled with maintaining the Fox X-Men, I don't know, kind of want to see what they do with them at the same time too. And again, like even though I'm not thrilled with maintaining the Fox X-Men, I also like bringing back Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, so it's really mixed for me. But I will say this was a solid teaser, and I love seeing Cyclops in the classic outfit.
yeah, I knew that would be the fuck yeah, just the
Yeah, that is awesome.
Him ripping off the visor and doing it, going like, it's about time we saw this Cyclops.
Yeah,
it's a
very, very.
I mean,
cool.
because that was my favorite part of '97 of X-Men '97 is the first episode where he just cut a Sentinel in half with the beam like that.
Dude. It's like that was so far. I hope we have a Cyclops in this movie more like X-Men '97 because that is by far the best on-screen version.
Or even him getting thrown out of the jet and blasting with the visor and slowly turning the
yes
down just so he could land.
Yes,
it was kind of more
badass.
Yeah, because as I recall when we did our review of it, I said, you know what? At that moment I took back every time I called him a bitch.
Yeah,
take it back.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
You're pretty badass. Cyclops.
Yeah, give James Marsden something to do. You cast him as fucking Cyclops. Let him be Cyclops for fun.
Yeah, let him. And for God's sakes, stop casting him with CGI sidekicks. He's such a better actor than that. My counter argument, if you say, "Oh yeah, prove it," disturbing behavior. It's a cheesy movie, but he fucking kills it, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's a solid actor. I mean, it's one of those things, like, it's not easy to act against CGI sidekicks, and not saying it's a boon for your career, but, like, That's not as easy as it looks, guys. It's he has to play against somebody who's not fucking there.
No, and it mostly like you're acting opposite. Well, in the early days, you were just acting opposite a tennis ball. So
Yeah.
but it's still And to his credit, I mean, it is work, and he's still doing it. And
Oh
that's
yeah,
fine, and that's fine.
I'm sure he's making lots of money.
Even
off the
if
Sonic movies.
even if the first Sonic movie and Hop and the other one that he did were literally the same movie. But yeah, just give him something better to do than that. Let him fucking be Scott Summers.
Yeah, and in Enchanted, he had plenty of live action stuff to do as well.
Yeah.
In the 2D stuff where he was playing against 2D characters, he was also 2D. He was. But yeah, I just thought that'd be fun to go over because I haven't seen it yet, and it's been a couple hours, but.
Where did you want to start? Because we did not discuss that.
Yeah, we didn't really discuss it. How do you feel about starting with the worst?
Oh, so my adventures with Superman?
Oh, I'm going Congo. I'm going.
Oh, okay. You could be a poop on a stick. You know what? No. It's all right. We'll do Congo first. You could be a poop on a stick.
Yeah. I will. Because
okay, poop on the stick.
God damn it! I wanted to enjoy this a lot more than I did, and it was my idea with Primate coming up to talk about this. And I love this cast.
I love this movie. This is just one of those that I watched so many times as a young kid, like young kid, so much. Like I had it on VHS. I still own it on VHS. Like I know it's bad. I know it's tacky, but I think this is definitely one of those that everyone has one of these movies that they don't. I don't care. I don't care. I love this movie.
I mean, I get it because I'm one of those guys who will defend the old Masters of the Universe movie.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But this movie also illustrates a very real fear that more people need to acknowledge, that a hippopotamus will fucking kill you.
Yes, this is true. I like how they do that and they don't even explain it. Like the book has that scene and then they explain how
and it's like waste
are, but they don't do that here. They don't.
Yes, I will admit that is the one downfall from book to this, but also like this cast has it has a lot of like staples of the decade too.
Yeah.
Like where is it? Grant what is it? Grant I'm trying to read it on your screen, but it's very small. Henslow?
Richard. Yeah.
Can you not name a movie that you saw him in that decade?
I mean,
click on his filmography. Yeah, click on his filmography.
I'm sure oh shit.
I mean, Joe Don Baker's also in this, and that's just perfect.
Oh yeah, Joe Don Baker is always fun. Hold on, I spilled some shit. But this is like, it's a pretty stacked cast, which is
here I could chat about it while you tidy
which
up.
Is kind of shocking because I'll be honest, like I was at this cast, like man, this should be fun to watch, and
looking at it on paper.
Just one moment.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I told you already. Yeah, no, looking at this, you would think it would be a very great film because of the cast. It is stacked top to bottom. And even for the time period of 1995, at that point, this is still considered a very decent cast. There's Laura Linney, who is definitely up on the rise. Tim Curry right there. That's a box office guarantee. Ernie Hudson as well. Still going strong off of Ghostbusters stuff. And there's also a lot of up and comers at that time. Dylan Walsh, he was a character actor, but he's very good. He plays the Peter Elliott in this. Now, because at that time he was getting consistent work. Now he does a lot of TV, and he got really big from doing Nip Tuck later. But
yeah, Nip Tuck, a series that I like the beginning.
Well, yeah, still, that was a huge series, and that was a very big one for him too.
Yeah,
but I know this is when he started getting a lot of early work, early in his career. Like we were talking about earlier, Grant Hesloff, he was excuse me, yeah, he was a character actor. Definitely always played sidekicks along with Sean Weiland. You know, guy from the People Under the Stairs. He
Yeah.
was another character actor too. Not the great one, but he's not in this. And but Tim Curry, though, you could guarantee anything, but that's not why any of this was made. It's because Michael Crichton made Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park was
Oh, yeah.
super successful. So a bunch of other movie studios started buying up as much of his IPs.
And I get
as
it to a degree
possible.
because
Yeah.
after Jurassic Park, I was such a huge fan of that movie. I read the book and I just started diving into Michael Crichton's books, and I read probably most of them. Granted, it's been a while, but yeah, I've read this. I've read almost all of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, this in my opinion was not one of my favorite of his books. That being said, I do definitely enjoy the book quite a bit more than the movie. And part of the issue is like I feel like we got a great cast, and I feel like Tim Curry's given moments to Ham, but I feel like give them all just time to Ham. Maybe let Jalen Walsh and Laura Linney be your straight men, because like, you know, that's usually you want some straight men in there. Then just let everybody else ham it up a lot.
I mean, there's also that epic cameo by Delroy Lindo in this.
Dude,
also, let's talk about these
awesome
cameos.
I
Let's
loved
talk
him in
about
this.
these cameos for a second. Not only is there Delroy Lindo, but Joe Pantoliano is in this as well.
Oh my God, I was actually surprised we weren't seeing like their names higher up here. But like this cast is fucking stacked. It's like you're just watching. It's like, holy fuck, they're in this too.
This is still also just a great story and journey movie, and I like those type action adventure ones. But even if it has like a bit of the like more at 1995 high tech, which we're gonna get into that in a minute.
Yeah,
we'll talk. But yeah, Bruce Campbell is in this. He opens it up. Oh man. So we're hyping it up, but we're not really talking much about.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I really wasn't a fan, and I wanted to like it because I love this cast. But I'm like, and there are moments like you brought up Delroy Lindo when he pops up. It's like he is great, but he has like literally one scene, unfortunately.
And he gets to be really mean and scary to Tim Curry, and it's
and Tim Curry's introduction. Fucking amazing. No,
yes,
brilliant.
The way that he introduces himself, his character is Hokama Homolka.
Yeah.
And he's like formerly of Romania.
Yeah.
Now free from the chains of Chischchow, traveling the world and doing good.
And he is like throwing on the most obnoxious accent ever, and it's amazing.
I want to try to like find a way to like try and pinpoint exactly, because it's not a Romanian, it's definitely your generic European accent.
Yeah,
but he is just putting so much thickness into it.
Yes, it is so over the top. It is that genuine Tim Curry over the top. I wish this movie let him do more. And then
it is the sole reason whenever I see the meme pop up on any social media feed going, I only judge people from the movie they know Tim Curry from, and I went, oh, this, because this is like Tim Curry at his finest, in my opinion. People can argue Rocky Horror, and I went, yeah, no, he's doing the bit there. He is that character. I'm convinced that is him, and he's also a greedy guy who gets what he has coming to him. So this starts off with Bruce Campbell off in the jungles of Africa. He's on some sort of expedition with a company, because we see him with a big party of people. They're setting up camp in the jungle.
Yes.
Then we get to a communications place, because he's setting up a satellite call, and it's into Texas, where Laura Linney, who plays Dr. Karen Ross, and she has set some corporation. They never really say what it is, like communications. Yeah, is what it is. So they're having a satellite feed, and she's talking to Bruce Campbell, which we see like, okay, yeah, they work together, they know each other. Later we find out they were engaged at one point.
Yes.
But I guess that they're trying to find some sort of diamond mines or something there.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it
the
can help
laser.
them, yeah, because it can help power a laser. Yes, I'm doing air quotes right now. But oh god. So they find it, and he does a little demonstration where it's just like pew, and it sets a little prop bush on fire that's
Yeah.
just burning behind them as they're continuing, and then the camera slowly burns in, and you just see the smoke behind them. And it's like, yeah, we're not going to start a little jungle in the jungles of or a little fire in the jungles of Africa. No big deal. It's fine. Later, we get another great cameo in this, Joe Don Baker.
Yes.
Who, oh God.
He gets a little bit more than a cameo, although he's only in that one room, I think, throughout the entire movie. But like,
there's that one point when he's on the golf cart. I think
that's right. Yeah, there is something like that.
And he and her, she's driving him to the communications room, and during the conversation where they try to call back and then they see Bruce Campbell's entire camp has been attacked. Then we go, what the hell? Then we get to go see what happened over there. So another guy in the expedition gets Bruce to come follow him. He does hey, come here. You should check this out,
Yeah.
And then we later see someone throw an eyeball at Bruce, and then he screams.
Yes.
And then that's all we see of Bruce for now.
Yes.
He does
Well,
that.
I mean, we
classic
kind of
Bruce
see him
Campbell
later,
scream.
but like he's not looking great. He's not.
I mean, but he still held there and froze.
Yes.
That was no dummy. Bruce actually played his course.
Did he?
No.
Okay, I was about to say that looks like a fucking dummy. You sure?
No, it was a bad one, but like I saw this footage of him doing like a panel, and someone asked him, I was like, yes, I laid there still for course. Oh, well, it's like, oh wow, that's really cool. I'm like, no, you idiot, that was a fucking dummy. It looked nothing like me.
Oh God, I don't know about that, Nate, but like I kind of believe it. Someone in an interview asked Bruce Campbell,
Yes.
"Do you regret Congo?" And he said, "No, the check cleared." No.
Yeah. Oh wow. Was it face? Oh, we don't have a donate button, but thank you. That's awesome.
I mean, I do on my. I mean, I have a super chat button. I don't know if you're monetized, Bobby, but like,
I'm not. But
you can set up like a PayPal link or something on yours if you want. But
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I should have a super chat option. Oh, and I also want to bring this up because Chris is saying his favorite Tim Curry is Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay, but Tim Curry was a Muppet in that movie.
True.
He just acted like a Muppet, which was phenomenal.
For me, like I always have trouble choosing my favorite Tim Curry because it's really just a trilogy of 3 that I like for just distinctly different reasons. Obviously, it's Rocky Horror.
Yeah, Rocky Horror. Yeah,
Legend, because holy shit,
it's Rocky Horror, right? Yeah, it's.
And then the third one is Clue.
Yeah,
and
Clue is also great.
Very different reasons.
Yeah.
Legend, he plays the fucking devil, and it's like holy shit. That's
yeah.
awesome.
I may hate Tom Cruise, but I'll watch Legend solely because of Tim Curry.
No. And also, it's kind of hilarious to see Tom Cruise hopping around the trees like an elf person. It's like, yeah,
bring this Tom back. That's the Tom we want to see.
Yeah,
he did his own stunts in that too. That was him frolicking.
I knew it. But yeah, dude, Tim Curry is the devil in that movie. He's so wild.
He is Satan, and he is just deliciously cold-hearted.
I mean, to give you an idea, like when I brought up Legend, I actually forgot Tom Cruise is in that because every time I think of Legend, I think of Tim Curry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like Clue is just like, him not wearing makeup or anything. Well, I'm sure he's got some makeup, but like he just looks like a normal person. But like he carries that movie with his ham, and it's delightful. And it's and I wish like they'd given him more. Like I feel like he was primed to be the guy who gives the big epic speech story, and I would have loved that. Instead they just read some hieroglyphs off the cave walls, and it's like, well, that's disappointing. Ernie Hudson has a pretty substantial role here too.
He does. And he plays their guide through the jungle. This is a Frank Marshall movie. Like
yeah. Yeah, it is oh wow, I didn't realize he directed it.
Yeah. Like the guy who directed Raiders of the Lost. Oh, he was producer. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about ready to say that's Spielberg, bro. But yeah. And I know my daughter was reading up on it. Michael Crichton apparently was going to be heavily involved, but one of his requirements was that they actually use a real gorilla for Amy. And
that wasn't a real gorilla?
Yeah, shocking. I know. I will say the costume looks
convincing.
decent,
Convincing. Yeah. Like
I don't know if I'd say convincing, but it looks
Well,
good.
the far shots, it's good, really
Mhm.
good. Some of the close-up
Well-
stuff is a little, I can tell it's a mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Well,
the eyes are a little dead.
to the movie's credit, I noticed it when watching it. Stan Winston did the gorilla effects, which is like,
Yeah.
okay, I could see that.
Yeah, which is also why, like, I can't say anything bad about it because it's Stan Winston. man.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the thing. There are so many fucking legends involved with this movie. I just wish I
it
liked
has
it
such
more.
a perfect recipe to be awesome, but it's
Dude,
really
yeah.
not, and it's just
It has the
criminal.
recipe to be this perfect like B movie, this
I
delightful
mean, it is
fucking
it is
B
a
movie.
B movie to its core.
True.
Absolutely. And I think I could actually say that this is probably the reason why I love B movies.
Yeah.
Like, there's also some other
Yeah.
great surprises in this. Like, did you know one of the pilots was Jimmy Buffett? Like the plane
No, I
pilot?
didn't. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking through this before I watched it, or like I had fired it up and I saw that, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch for Jimmy. I'm gonna look for him now. And yeah, he really quickly. But the problem is when the plane's crashing, when they're getting shot at, the one pilot who's talking,
Yeah.
your attention is always on him because he's talking. He's the other guy.
No.
Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett's right there.
So also following the logic, he was one of the first guys out of the plane as well. Because I do believe, yeah.
Hey man, he was just looking for that shaker of salt.
Yeah. Well, you know, gotta get what you can at Margaritaville.
I used to wait tables at a Margaritaville.
Yeah, no, I really wish this was more fun. I really wish I enjoyed it more.
Well, yeah, to get back on beat of the plot. So that expedition goes awry. We later meet I'm on this cast list. Let me get to it. Dylan Walsh's character and Grant's character, Dr. Peter Elliott, and his assistant Richard, who have raised, or like they adopted a gorilla that was picked up from the African Congo as a baby, and they kind of helped raise it and taught it how to sign. And they're taking this technology that they found where it can help people who have lost the ability to talk. They can sign, and they could give them some sort of auditory voice. So it's like they sign, and it translates it in real time. Pre-Google, which in for 1995, this is kind of like this is a great idea. Looking at it now,
it's like
really funny as hell. It's not to sound ableist, but like the however Stephen Hawking is depicted, it's kind of like that level of clearly a robotic voice, but they gave it like a girl's voice and an actual actress portrayed who actually read all the dialogue for it, and it's just kind of funny that she had to speak as like a robot for her performance in that.
So I do think it's interesting.
Wow.
So Ernie Hudson said that playing the character of Captain Monroe Kelly is his personal favorite of his career.
Yeah, I could tell he was having fun in that role.
Oh yeah, no, he comes off like he's having fun.
Yeah, these kids they get the idea to take Amy back into captivity, the gorilla. So they go to take her back there. Tim Curry helps fund it. Laura Linney,
kinda. He runs out of money pretty quickly.
He runs out of money really quickly, yeah. And then Laura Linney was sent her by her boss, Joe Don Baker, to go retrieve the diamond and all the missing tech from their company's expedition that we saw go awry earlier. So that's how all these characters intertwine now. And now they're on the way, and it's hard to get into Congo. They have to kind of break some laws, fly in illegally, go jump in. It's very action and adventure from there.
Yeah. It's a wild.
It's a wild time for them just to get there.
Yeah.
And then they have to survive in the jungle. So it's like kind of the stuff of what a great action and like epic journey sort of movie has to offer. But it's wild.
And then when they get to the end, it's killer apes.
Yeah, killer apes. That's what happened to the other crew, and they're ones that are just in silver, like gray ape outfits, and they look real scary and mean.
Yeah.
And they seem pretty like they're going to beat the crap out of all of them and kill all of them. And then Amy comes in with her glove and calls them ugly and tells them to go away.
Yes,
and
yes.
they do.
They're like, oh,
and that's
she hurt her feelings.
She hurts their. Yep, she hurts their feelings, and that's how the movie ends.
But yeah. Well, there's also the laser, but yes.
Oh yeah, there's also a laser. Yes, that's that. So what all of this was about was a laser, and Laura Linney kills a bunch of the gorilla. She turns one into like Ape Skywalker by cutting off its hand. And,
oh yeah, no, she puts together the laser and just gunning through gorillas at the end of this, and it's like, whoa, I did not remember that.
Oh, so I looked something interesting up. So I think I got to look up the name because I want to make sure I say it right. But it's one of the travelers that was with Ernie Hudson, like his number one guy.
Okay.
He played Killer Croc in Suicide Squad.
Oh, did he? No.
I looked up because I was like, I wonder if he's done anything else, and then looked, I was like, no fucking way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of so every gorilla in there was a performer and a puppet.
Yeah. It talks about here, executive producer and director Frank Marshall originally intended to use computer work pioneered on Jurassic Park for the gorillas, but opted for models as the computers weren't capable of reproducing hair, which they're still not great at that one, although they've gotten better. And yeah, the gorillas look totally decent. The animal animatronics here actually look decent. I don't know, the whole I just wish this movie had let itself cheese so much more.
I wish it leaned into the cheese. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
because it had potential.
Here it is. Yeah.
Like
Adwell, his name is Adwell Akinyoki. I'm butchering this. I just know I am. But yeah, I clicked on it, and the first thing that pops up is like Killer Croc. Like he was Killer Croc. That's kind of awesome.
That is awesome. And Ernie Hudson, strangely enough, hasn't really aged too much. But yeah.
No, he was. Yeah, this is another role that he definitely was having the time of his life playing. I could tell he enjoyed himself in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's more to talk about the people in this than the movie itself, because
I know, yeah. Because I like the people in this. The people in this are amazing. I mean, I just wish it was, again, I wish it was like all the ingredients are here to make this like B-movie classic, but then nobody talks about because it's kind of dull and it's kind of frustrating.
It's kind of a lemon.
Yeah.
But I love this movie. Love this movie. Oh, I love it so much that
Tim Curry's looking for the lost city of Zinj.
Zinj. His delivery is just so over the top and ridiculous. Like I said,
they need to give him a nice meaty dialogue, because that would have been a glorious scene. And
like if he could have more of the dialogue that he had to introduce himself into this story, throughout it, like some full-on monologues, even that one at camp, like figuring out like what happened in this first expedition. Oh yeah, he's that's why he's wanted to come the whole time. He's looking for gold, and we find out he's in it for himself, and there's always the one guy who will steal the diamonds and will die with them in his hands.
And that's exactly who he is. And I wish they'd actually leaned into that a bit more, because like I think they kind of had fun with with just talking about how obviously that's all he's doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, they kind of did. I kind of watching it again this time, I realized that. So like they're all like staring down like the silver gorillas, like just looking serious. He's just, you have to help me out. And they're like, do you not read the room right now, man? Like. And he's just running around like, did you not see any of those? And they're all just trying to remain calm,
This is literally his first shot in the movie, which it's like, he's cheesing it up like instantly.
I'll give him
the
credit.
Whole thing with Amy,
There's people in the audience, and I think like One of them is supposed to be. I just saw it. Yeah, there were like it's a couple talking, and it's a financing sort of thing. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very early role for Dylan Walsh and Laura Linney. I don't think I was really familiar with them when I first saw this. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee you I definitely wasn't familiar with Dylan Walsh because I didn't get more familiar with him until I started watching Nip Tuck. Probably at least like 10 to 15 years later. I don't remember exactly where the time difference is, but
the mom in the
Goonies
Goonies
was a while later.
That's it. The mom in the Goonies was in the audience. She was the wife to that guy.
Oh shit!
She's the one who said, "I know this. It's of course it's not Mr. Ed." That was the mom from the Goonies. I knew her from somewhere.
But yeah,
give them credit though. I did look at some of the filming locations, and they did film some of this in Africa and a lot of it in Costa Rica. But like it visually, it's a beautiful movie. It looks great. There's some really cool action set pieces, like even that scene with the flare guns, the airport scene.
Dude, that flare gun bit is like such a Michael Crichton thing. It's like I barely remember the book, but I guarantee you that was from it because like he loves to like out science shit. So like when they're shooting the heat
seeking missiles,
heat-seeking missiles, and they go out to the plane and start shooting flares to bring out the heat-seeking missiles. Yeah, that's such a Michael Crichton thing. He loves shit like that. Oh look, it's Bruce Campbell's hand.
he held that pose.
Well done, bro. Well done. Dedication to the role. Like there's like 3 months between the shooting of the beginning and the end. He just held it the whole time. Yeah, I just genuinely wish I enjoyed this more because like it's got the perfect cast for cheese and it's such a cheesy premise.
Oh, that's right before he dies.
Yeah.
It is also one of those greatest I'm fucked and I know it faces.
Yeah. Well, like they go to the like there's for the most part the body count isn't too terribly high until they get to the city. Then when you get to the city, just everybody gets fucking slaughtered and a lot of them pretty much off screen. Pretty much everybody gets everybody pretty much gets slaughtered except for Dylan Walsh, Laura Linney, and Ernie Hudson, and that is it. And then, I guess Amy makes it as well, but she stays in the jungle because those are her gorillas. And I love pretty much Tim Curry's introduction and Delroy Lindo's whole scene are like the highlights for me because I thoroughly enjoy both of those. Joey Pants wasn't even in this too much. Like he was there and then he was gone and then he was there and then he was gone, never be seen again.
Yep.
But he does clear them from customs, which was very nice of him. But anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Okay, I guess
I've talked enough about this movie.
Yeah, we're going on to My Adventures with Superman.
Okay, yeah.
Which I thought this was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate this. This was just okay.
No, for me, like watching this kind of almost gave me flashbacks of like when I was a kid watching a Saturday morning cartoon. And I get like for me, like that almost kind of surprised me because this is a Superman cartoon produced for Adult Swim, I'm pretty sure. So I'm kind of surprised how like child friendly this is because this is a children's show. I don't know how else to describe it. That is the first thing that comes to mind watching this. This is very much a children's show. It's not afraid to go into dark places, which I do appreciate, but it's very much a children's show. So I feel like it's kind of misplaced in Adult Swim, to be honest.
I didn't know this was on Adult Swim. Really?
Yeah, it's on Adult Swim. Yeah. No, it's the big series where they aired on Adult Swim and then it goes to HBO Max the next day. And yeah, for me, I'm a little confused why it's an Adult Swim show, but maybe that's just because like Saturday morning cartoons don't really exist, which is fucking sad. Like I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
Wait, they don't?
Not really, no.
No,
isn't that weird? I remember when my kids were younger and I was like excited to wake up and in the Saturday morning be like, I haven't seen Saturday morning cartoons forever. I'm gonna watch Saturday morning cartoons with my kids, and just nothing. And I think because it's all like streaming now, and maybe that's the goal with this. Like they released on Adult Swim, then kids can just stream it the next day. but yeah, it's very much just this is like an early story for Superman. It definitely takes some liberties with like his origin, which I think I think it works. I mean, we've done 50 billion different versions of Superman, so have some fun. And it is kind of the story about how he is sent to Metropolis, and it's definitely younger Superman, because pretty much the first and second episode are just him developing the Superman identity. But yeah, there's a very cartoony kids vibe to this, which again surprised me for Adult Swim.
Some of the animation style at times kind of reminded me of Invincible, just a little bit.
Well, there's also kind of an anime vibe to it occasionally.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess maybe with just the style, there's kind of an anime style to how they draw this. Which again, I like this. I won't call this like my favorite or anything. Like this is no X-Men 97. I won't even put it on the same wavelength as something like Cape Crusader. But I don't know. I enjoyed this first season. I do appreciate how it went dark. I don't like. I thought it was pretty. For a little bit, I was wondering who the general was, and then I want to say at the beginning of episode 8, I was like, "Oh God, I bet you he's supposed to be General Lane." And then Waller calls him Sam in that episode. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's General Lane." So they kind of treat that kind of like a twist. I think this is probably supposed to be later, but they treat it like a twist where the general, who is kind of the villain that Superman's going up against, is actually Lois Lane's father. Because the story is essentially Clark Kent has just moved to Smallville, and he gets an internship at the Daily Planet with his buddy Jimmy Olsen. And they work under Lois Lane, who's the other intern who he has a crush on. And I do kind of like how quickly Lois Lane is able to figure out he's Superman. Like, he's barely Superman. Lois Lane's like, "Hey, I can't help but notice, but Clark's always missing when Superman's doing stuff. Wait a minute." It's like, yeah, it's not all that subtle. I mean, how many guys do you know of that build? I mean, and then Jimmy, I thought was even funnier because like Jimmy was like, "Yeah, I've known the whole fucking time, bro. I was just letting you keep your secret."
He's like, our first day in college, you ripped the handle off the door.
Like, "You're Superman. I believe you."
You're cool. It's cool, dude.
But also, like, I found it interesting, like how like just kind of just sweet and charming the show is.
Yeah.
And kind of frustrated with how like the judge really like to savage it, and it's like it's clearly a kid's show, guys. I don't know why they're doing it for clicks, but it's frustrating. But yeah, this is just something I won't mind watching with my kids probably someday. My daughter's probably too old for it at this point, though. But yeah, it's just a cute show. I'm trying to think of another way to describe it, but
yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, just thinking about this, it's cute. Bobby, thoughts?
Yeah, no, I don't got nothing against it. I enjoyed it. It's a good show. Yes. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, very much a kid's show. I didn't even realize that going into it. I was like, "Whoa, this is way
Neither did
more
I.
kiddie than I realized."
I
But
was
like,
like,
it does go into dark moments. Like, what'd you say?
No, nothing.
Oh. But yeah, there's definitely a kid style to the animation, like definitely to the storytelling. That being said, like I said, they do go dark places. Like, essentially, the general is kidnapping people and like changing them into like supervillains to fight Superman because he fears this oncoming Kryptonian invasion that he saw a hint of 22 years earlier. So like, this show definitely goes to some dark places. It's not too dark though. And I think the best kid stuff shouldn't be afraid to go to dark places. I mean, the X-Men animated series definitely would go to dark places, as would the Batman animated series. And I think that's totally a good thing to do occasionally with kids shows. Don't go too grim dark, but like, you don't want to do Eli Roth or something, but like,
no.
But yeah, don't be afraid to explore darker subjects and stuff like that. So yeah, I like, I don't love this, but I enjoyed it. Like, it was fine. That's kind of just my whole takeaway. It was fine. I enjoyed it.
Fine,
It was fine. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Should we just go on to Stranger Things then?
Yeah, let's move on to
Okay.
that.
The Stranger Things series finale. Do you want to start or shall I start?
I don't know. We really haven't talked about it. Like, overall,
real
how
quick,
did you
spoilers? There will be spoilers.
Yeah.
If you
Overall,
haven't seen
how
it,
did
go check it out.
yeah. Overall, how did you feel about it?
I mean, overall, I like it, but like, I definitely have complaints. I definitely have issues. First of all, I think the best stuff was when they were fighting Vecna, and then like they finished the fight with Vecna, and I'm like, this feels super early in the episode. And I turn it on, and I realize there's 55 minutes left.
Yeah,
and that is all fucking epilogue.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I first turned on the timer, I was like, oh, what's left? And then they leave the upside down, and they end up pretty much captured by the military. I'm like, oh yeah, they got to deal with the military. And then that's when they drop the entire military storyline.
Yep.
It's gone. 18 months later, epilogue. That annoyed me. So yeah, if you're expecting some sort of or something or anything with the Linda Hamilton's character, no. She pretty much, I think she gets a cameo in this pretty much. But like there's no resolution. There's nothing to it. So pretty much my big complaints of this are the military storyline is just flat out fucking dropped.
Yeah.
And then the epilogue takes way too long. And then I'm mixed on what they do with 11. I feel like they're setting her up for a spin-off series, but then she's also maybe just dead, and maybe just Mike's making stuff up. And I'll say I do not like the idea that she's dead, especially after they've spent all that time being like, you need to survive this, you need to live. And that's also part of why I felt they need to deal with the military, because the deal is like throughout the episode, like 11, Callie is essentially telling 11, hey, we have to die so we can end this. And the problem is the military is just going to find another kid. They have to somehow get the military to stop doing these fucking experiments. Like, just killing yourself off won't resolve that. And then what the indication is at the end is that 11 has faked her death. Now, is that what actually happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not clear.
The Duffers want us to figure. They want us to kind of leave it up to us, our own interpretation of it, which I kind of feel like.
Yeah.
They might have felt like they wrote themselves into a corner.
Yeah. Well, I feel like one of the things that would have helped a lot, just with the ending and the epilogue, is make it all just. I feel like the epilogue doesn't really work until you get to the D&D game. I feel like a lot of the other stuff feels tacked on. I feel like weave a lot of the other stuff into the D&D game, kind of get flashbacks and stuff as they're going over the D&D game. I think would have worked better.
I still think the graduation scene should have happened.
The graduation. Yeah, I would like to. I still want to weave that into D&D scene, but I do love Justin's speech there.
Eddie would have been proud.
Yes, I do love that. I think definitely figure out a way to leave that in there. But yeah. I mean, I think the proposal scene was unnecessary. We could have just had Joyce and Hopper pop up with rings on their hand, and that's plenty.
Yeah.
Before we even get to the epilogue, I did appreciate the fucking the abyss, the base where fucking Vecna was keeping the kids was actually just the mind flayer. I did appreciate that twist of them just finding this giant fucking D&D style monster.
Yeah, I thought that's like of course.
Like I wasn't expecting it, but when that happened, it's like, oh, of course. Yeah, they got. And they talk about we got to figure out a strategy to start hitting its hit points. It's like, of course you do. Of course you do. Stuff like that I appreciate. So like I overall like. I think I overall enjoyed this, but like, yeah, I feel like the last hour lets me down. The first hour
Yeah.
totally works in my opinion.
First hour is great, and I would say
Yeah.
for me, the first hour, the most satisfying as like just a fan of the series was
Mhm.
watching Joyce cut his fucking head off with
Oh
the
yeah,
axe.
no. So 11 gets the death kill, but like Vecna's trying to rebuild. You can see he's trying to resurrect himself, and Joyce just walks over and just chops his head off. And
With
she
a
does
fucking
not do it
axe.
quickly. She is
No.
just one chop at a time with the walloping that thing off, and she
wasn't good at it,
enjoying
but
it.
oh yeah, no one was really stopping her.
Yeah, and yeah, she was like, "How dare you fuck with my kids?"
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. By the way, Joyce goes from never being in the Upside Down to being in the Upside Down and the Abyss all at once very quickly. But yeah, no. Again, it's mixed feelings. I think ending a series like this can always be awkward, and
Yeah.
this one is no exception. But yeah, what are your thoughts, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm with you on a lot of it. I
Mhm.
enjoyed the first half of it.
Yeah.
Even like when that moment happened, I even like kind of paused real quickly. I was like, oh. Well, the military, I guess, but okay.
Mhm.
And just was like, okay, whatever. So, and then they came out of the Upside Down, the military go, all right, cool. Here's where it's going to get fun,
Yeah. Because let's face
And-
it, an argument can be made. The military has been the real villain the whole time. Yes,
Yeah.
Vecna has been much more of a direct threat, but the military started this. Let's be real.
Yeah. So at this point, it's like, okay, cool. This is where it's going to get really fun. And then that got resolved very quickly. Here's a
It got
spoiler.
yeah.
I guess right before the Upside Down imploded on itself, they couldn't find 11. They all go to look and then look over at the portal, and she's standing on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we are told as viewers at this point is that she was in it when it imploded on itself.
Mhm.
So she's gone.
Which is something I found kind of frustrating when they were first showing it, because it's like I don't like her just sacrificing herself. Because again, like I was saying, the military can just find another kid. There's obviously other kids that are probably around her power level.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but I'm sure they can find them. It's the military.
Yeah.
And they'll just do the same thing again. So like
And that-
her killing, and she has the best chance of actually stopping them from doing it again. So like her sacrificing herself, it's like,
Yeah.
Plus, she should live her life as Hopper wants her to do.
Yeah.
But
Then the other hour of this movie.
yeah, it just kept going. It's like, holy shit. I feel like we've been done for a minute.
Yeah, I agree. The first bit of the epilogue in it, I really just kind of thought it was very pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of got why there was a lot. It's like, okay, cool, we're seeing resolution. Maybe,
Mhm.
and I didn't think it would go on as long as it did.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just kept on going on.
Yeah, and I think like the only scene that kind of deserved the length that it got was of the older kids.
Yeah, maybe. That's the thing. So throughout this series, there's been like longer scenes. There's obviously the Will coming out scene that every fucking bigot in the internet feels the need to yell about, even though it's really just them showing their ass. But obviously, there's also the breakup scene between Jonathan and Nancy. There's the friendship scene between Dustin and Steve. There's a whole bunch of these longer scenes I think work really well in the middle.
Yeah.
But then the ending just has a whole bunch of those as well. And it's like once the conflict's resolved, and I wish, like I said, I wish they had thought of a way to weave all that into the D&D game, because there are highlights. Like I love the Dustin speech. There are definitely like elements of the older kids talking where it's like I kind of like that they're going to continue their friendship and shoot a movie together. I like that idea.
Well,
but I feel like they kind of weaved it together more succinctly.
I kind of think it's one of those like what I got from that scene was kind of the moment that they all had right after they said it.
Mhm.
They were kind of silent and didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of all they know. They're just going to make those plans, but they're not going to see.
Yeah, will they actually follow through?
Yeah, will they follow through on it?
That is a big question. Yes.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I got from that scene, because just based off of how old all of them were,
Yeah,
that age, they're all living their own lives, and yeah,
and like stuff like the stone. I feel like this does set up like spin-offs, and that doesn't necessarily frustrate me. And I actually kind of am assuming part of the reason they didn't resolve the military thing is they plan to do probably some sort of spin-off with that. But I really don't think the military should be a spinoff. The stone can be a spinoff. The adventures of Levin in that small town, if they want to pursue that can be a spinoff. But the military is a major plot point that should have been resolved. And that's really frustrating that they didn't. But yeah, wow, lots of shots to the stone. But yeah, the conflict with Vecna was very cool. We get to see 11 pretty much just be badass and just fighting this giant fucking mind flayer, and then fighting fucking Vecna inside.
I'll say, hey, that was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
love it when she's just diving at the mind flayer, and then she used her powers to just fucking split the mind flayer open so she can just dive right in. That was pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, that I was like, all right,
damn, she is not holding back. And then Will even got moments to show off and kind of hold back Vecna to help 11 really kick his ass.
Yeah, him possessing Vecna was pretty awesome, and that answered an age-old question. Well, what if the thing he's possessing dies? Oh, Will's perfectly fine. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
It's all good. But yeah, they even have a shot of her diving into the mind flayer, which was very cool. The mind flayer was fucking huge, and it was nice to actually see them straight up fight it. I mean,
yeah.
And I remember when Mike asked Nancy for a gun, and she's like, "Okay, I'll give you a gun." She gives him the flare gun. They're like, "Aha, you just got a flare gun." In my head, I was like, no, flare guns aren't useless, man. It would hurt like hell to get with a flare gun. And we see him hitting the mind flare with a flare gun, and the mind flare just getting caught on fire. It's like, yep, that's one of the things that would happen if it's flammable.
Yep.
You can do damage with a flare gun. It's not nothing. It's not designed as a weapon, but it could be used.
I liked it when he shot that Demigorgon in the face with one.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But yeah, and fuck, top out spoilers right here.
Here's a big one.
Stabbed right there. Yeah.
She fucking impaled him.
Yeah.
And it was slow.
But yeah, this is actually where you see him getting resurrected, and Joyce just chops his head off right there.
Right there. She cut his fucking head off.
Yeah, that was Joyce's doing there.
Yeah, me watching it, I was like saying to myself, oh, cut his fucking head off, Joyce. You got your axe? Yeah, you got your axe.
Well, hell, you're asking theory, real or not. My vote is it all depends on whether or not they do a spinoff or not.
Yeah.
I will say I think it's probably better if it is real, because I think her sacrificing herself is kind of wasted and silly. And maybe that's even their plan, to follow up the 11 spinoff and have her go up against the military. But I don't know. I feel like that's such a huge plot point in this series that really need much more resolution than just a title card that says 18 months later. That was frustrating.
Like maybe if we heard reports of a hunt of some sort going on for a fugitive, like something like that.
Yeah.
But no.
So this is Mike's story of 11 just going to a small town, which, is it real? Is it not?
I think that's what I think it's his coping mechanism.
Possibly, yeah. If they don't do any spinoff, I think that's a fair thing to say as well.
I mean, it's him dealing with it. And I kind of liked how this series started with the boys playing D&D.
Yeah.
And it ended with the boys playing D&D.
Like I said, when when the epilogue kept on going on and on, and I'm like, oh my God, will they wrap this up? And then they cut to them playing D&D, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where you need to wrap up, because they need to be ending this playing D&D. Of course, I guess they also set up a possible another spinoff with them leaving the D&D table, and then the other kids coming down and be like, hey, we're going to start a D&D campaign. And it's like, oh, what, are we doing Stranger Things Next Generation already? That
I mean,
was
Derek is delightful.
true, delightful Derek. Yes. But yeah, so overall mixed. I mean, overall, I think it's a great series, but the finales, it's always tough to plant the landing with a finale for especially something that lasted for many seasons like this, and
Yeah.
and it's been discussed ad nauseum on the internet, so it's always tough to end it. But
and also,
yeah.
it also was one of the mini series that had to be delayed because of COVID. So
Yep. So yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily say the finale is bad, but I definitely was a bit disappointed with it. But I also kind of get it. Anything you want to add, Bobby? Because that's kind of my entire thoughts
yeah,
on
no,
this
I
thing.
don't got anything else to say about it. It was I enjoyed it overall. I thought the epilogue
Okay.
was over padded.
Yeah. Yes, a 50-minute epilogue was a bit fucking much. And like I said, resolve the military thing. That drove me insane. I know.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and dig up next week here.
I got it up right here. So we're
Oh,
gonna
you're
start
already on it.
diving into Christopher Guest movies. And
Ooh. Okay. We got Waiting for
we're gonna watch
Guffman.
Waiting for Guffman, and then we're gonna watch Primate and One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah, that's one I've been wanting to watch, even though I'm not a massive Paul Thomas Anderson fan. Just I don't know, word on that seems like it's really good. So we'll see. Oh yes, there it is. I just brought it up now. Primate should be fun. Primate.
Are they finally doing that?
Yeah, no, it's supposed to come out on January 18th. So
I haven't seen anything for it yet.
I've seen ads for it.
I haven't.
It actually looks like a lighter take, so it could be interesting.
Like it
In case you're wondering, he just highlighted Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, that's what we're talking about. I think I've seen I've seen Mighty Wind and Best in Show, so I've not seen Waiting for Guffman yet. So it'll be
okay. Yeah,
interesting
this one is. I've only seen this one once, but I remember it being not as much as one as I loved. Not one I loved overall. But this is essentially about theater people.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. But yeah, so because that's about theater people, and Best in Show is about those dog show competition people.
Yes.
And the Mighty Wind is about the Prairie Home Companion show.
Yes. Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, I like Christopher Guest anyway, so I'm always down for diving into it. But yeah, so Waiting for Guffman, Primate, and One Battle After Another. I should be live on Saturday, and then there should be a Shillcast tomorrow. I don't see myself being able to be involved because I'm working tomorrow night, which sucks. But yeah, you should be able to get Dane and Eric involved with that. Oh, the mighty wind breaks all over, Chris. But yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my schedule for the week. Anything coming up, Bobby?
Not in the moment, but something in the pipeline. I dug out an old flash drive, and I found some old projects that I thought I lost.
That could always be fun.
Some old scripts that I thought I lost, but I have them, so I've been retoying some. So yes, I might have some new stuff on the channel potentially soon.
So make sure to subscribe to Bobby Porter over there. Yeah, I saw Eric streaming tonight. I don't know if I'll join him or not. I might. It kind of depends how I'm feeling. Kind of depends on my mood. But yes, I might feel like just mellowing out tonight, but we will see. I might change my mind later. But let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. So guys, party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.